It's a sign of the times, right? These days, readers all over the world, they are now turning in their old-fashioned books for e-tablets.
But one local mom and pop bookstore is hanging in there, and it's all because of their famous personal touch. Our very own Jake Hamilton joins us with that story. Hey, Jake.
That's right, guys. I don't like the tablets. I like still holding books. I'm an old-fashioned
Flip
guy.
through those pages.
There's something
like
organic
that.
about it.
The place is called Paperback Trading Company. It's out in Oak Lawn. And this little bookstore has outlasted those giant book chains that have fallen at the hands of technology. And the reason starts with Ruth and Larry. There are a lot of stories on these shelves. Stories of adventure, of romance, of fantasy. But perhaps the greatest one in this store belongs to the store itself. It's a story of survival.
Why do we think we do well? Because we're still a mom and pop store.
Meet Larry and Ruth Kuhn. They've owned and operated Paperback Trading Company, a small bookstore in Oak Lawn, for 36 years. And while the nation is seeing bookstore chains fall at the hands of technology, Larry and Ruth have concocted a recipe for survival in a world whose future is looking grim.
We treat our people very well. We know them by name. We go out of our way to establish some kind of rapport with them, so when they come back in we can say, oh, we remember you.
Still, personal connection can only go so far. Larry and Ruth are facing an uphill battle against a world that's putting down books and picking up tablets.
Yes, we cannot ignore the Kindle and the e-books, but I think we can work together. E-books have their purpose, but books still have their purpose.
A nearly 4-decade history of dishing out the world's greatest authors is not one to take lightly, but neither is the ever-changing world of readers. Larry and Ruth Kuhn are the gatekeepers of stories, the watchers of words. And now, Chicago waits to see how their ending will be written.
If you look at anybody on the street, they're doing this, that, and the other. The book, it sits there and it waits for you.
Ruth tells me that she'd like to run the store for another 10 years before retiring. We wish them the best of luck. It's a really cute little store out in Oak Lawn. It was cool to get to go out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff, Jake.
Thanks,
you know, I can appreciate nowadays the electronic books kind of coming into, you know, the vogue and everybody wanting to do it because of the convenience, but there's something that you miss by not getting to a bookstore, going through the racks, and actually hanging out with other people.
And finding some of those old
them.
books, too. And like you said, you want to be able to hold it.
Hold it. I like to see the bookmark. I like to see how far I'm getting in the book. If I'm going to read 100 pages,
like that,
I want to know.
Achievement.
Thanks so much,
Thanks,
Jake.
Paul.